Fiddlebert, for the last time, I don't care about your medical bombs. Your cruiser is obviously equipped with an anti-bio beam, which is prohibited under the Federation's Interspecies Rights and Conduct Accord.
We have our rights as members of the Federation. What's wrong with the bio beam? It's just a bio beam, chill out.
Listen, Fiddlebert. You may blow up an attacking ship and salvage it as reparations for damages done. That's a right. However, melting living beings into pools of liquid protein is not among your rights.
We're responsible slugs, Sam. This beam is for giant alien spiders, yeah. Only to obliterate giant alien spiders. Also, would you like a drink? It's on me, man.
Fiddlebert.
Enough of these games.
Just space the biobeam and you can move through the checkpoint.
But it's cool!
I never said it wasn't... Oh, never mind. Fine. Just go through and slag some rockmen or something. I don't care.
Thanks, Sammy.
The Techno-Union Army is at your disposal, Captain.
Are you thinking about Wat Tambor again?
No! Alright, I've had enough of working for the Federation. It's all peace talks in a universe that wants us humans dead! I mean, how on earth does the Federation even exist? Our members include the Rockmen, who are inclined to not only zealotry, but extreme xenophobia. We have gigantic praying mantises who hunt down other species for sport. And then we have slugs, like Fiddlebert. I mean, sure, the Zoltan just recently joined us, and while they seem nice on the outside, they're just as bad as the others. Their government is a brutal police state where their elders violently explode when they don't get their way, and Zoltan peacekeepers kick your teeth in if you commit a minor infraction. I mean, the NG are decent. They're actually really nice. They're great. And they're weird nanite robot things. And what do I have to defend myself? Well, I learn skills slightly faster. Otherwise, as a human, I'm just boring and uninteresting. The Federation has also stuck me in a cramped life pod on a sector border with only a basic laser and a level 2 shield for defense. And somehow, they expect me to keep troublemakers from entering Federation space. Flack this. Flack the Federation. I am going to join the rebellion. In every comment section from my previous FTL videos, there have been people clamoring, chomping at the bits, just waiting for me to play the Multiverse mod. Apparently, it's the next big thing. It's huge! Or rather, I suppose it was the next big thing some time ago. You see, the mod's been out for quite a while, actually. And listen, I really wasn't a part of the FTL community before making my initial set of videos, so I had not heard about it at all. I've never played it before, but recently, you know, I've been on my FTL hiatus. I've decided, well, it's finally time. Let's try out Multiverse. Let's see what everyone's talking about. And when I opened the game for the first time and got in, it was a sensory overload. In that moment, I was transmogrified into my inner self, a 90-year-old man from deep in rural Ohio. And that old man was forced to watch Bludgeoning Angel Doro-chan for the first time. So, to put it into perspective, I was scared, I was confused, I was slightly aroused. I had nearly died from a heart attack after just the intro screen and the wall of text assaulting me. It was, to say the least, mildly overwhelming. But due to my deep knowledge of FTL mechanics, hitting 1, not using my mouse to click, I have survived the walls of text and have become stronger for it. FTL Multiverse is an overhaul of base FTL, and boy, oh boy, does it add a lot. It adds new species, new subspecies to the new
over
species,
200 pilotable
over
ships,
100
over 800
new weapons,
new enemy ships,
particle,
energy,
pinpoint weapons,
new drones,
some have different modes you may toggle,
many new events,
new endings,
some secret.
So to sum it all up,
over 100
new
new
species. That is to say, it adds new everything. Multiverse, as I said, has been out for a little bit. It was originally released as a demo on December 8th, 2019, and version 1 released on February 29th, 2020. So, it does have some age, just about 5 years. Wowza. Beyond this, I did not find a ton of information about its history. At least, not a lot of it was readily available for my greedy, prying hands. So maybe I'll get in contact with a dev if I want to know more. Or maybe not. I don't know. But beyond that, I must say, this is a very, very pretty mod. The sprites, they're excellent. They're very, very well done. And they're easily accessible and scale relatively well. So I can easily include them in my videos. Now that is awesome. In any case, it is very clear that a lot of work visually went into this mod. And that's excellent. It really shows you that people do have a passion for faster than light, still, despite its age. So I've been debating on how to make these videos for some time, and I think I've finally decided on a way of doing so. I'm just gonna make big ol' dumps. Long videos that comprise a large chunk of multiverse for your viewing pleasure. They'll be roughly structured like this. I'll cover a species, their subspecies, their multiverse lore, and their ships. And then the later half of the video will be a comparison to base FTL. You know, we'll talk about the original species lore, what little there is compared to the multiverse lore. You know, we'll discuss my feelings on the new changes. I'll suggest corrections if I feel they aren't done very well. And also, I'll do a brief comparison of base ships compared to their multiverse counterparts. So, along with these sort of profile videos for a specific species, I do plan on covering the quote-unquote overarching story of multiverse, you know, that being multiversal travel between the Rebellion and the Federation. I'll also probably make a video giving my overall thoughts on the mod at the end. Maybe there'll be one or two, you know, just random videos that crop up as well. You know, while I'm sure that I could milk multiverse content for years, if I really, really wanted to, I do like it when video series end. So, this series will probably end after the initial ship species and then one or two other videos. With that, please let me know if you have any thoughts in the description, or you can join my Discord. You know, I am loath to ask questions to people anywhere else. I much prefer asking my own community when possible. And, you know, who knows, if you're cool and chill and you know a lot and you're awesome and you're cool and chill, you may have the opportunity to participate in or be featured in one of my future videos. You just saw my little skit in the beginning, and whether you liked it or not, no, there will be more in the future. I'd also like to thank
Alex
Dearest for helping me with that. He is my sweetheart. I'm going to leave our relationship up to interpretation, but he's very cool. Now, a fair disclaimer. I have had a general dislike of mods for a very, very, very long time now. There was a time where I modded the ever-loving flack out of my games, and I do have some mods active in some games. But in general, there are very few mods that I have really any respect for. For the most part, they're just amusing little distractions. Interestingly enough, one of the few mods I do have legitimate respect for is FTL Captain's Edition. Though I haven't played it in a long time, I have very fond memories of it. It's very well done. Generally, after I beat a game, you know, I don't want it going stale, so I'll play it occasionally and leave for something new. And many will probably argue that mods increase a game's lifespan, and perhaps they do, but for me, they really don't tend to. And beyond that too, I really, really like games with good writing. So with that, consider this last bit a warning. I do not have high expectations going into this mod at all. I am almost entirely sure that I will criticize the writing relentlessly. Sometimes for goofs, sometimes in all seriousness. Whenever I do, I will suggest corrections in all seriousness. And if this mod does surprise me, and have moments of fantastic writing, I will be sure to give those instances the praise they deserve. Listen, my minor is in professional writing. This is in my DNA. It's unfortunate, but that's what you get when you come to Sideshow Sam!
History of
Multiverse!
Has no set schedule. The videos are done when they're done and will be released when they're done.